Hey everybody, how's it going? Happy Monday. Sorry running a little late today. I'm sorry I didn't make it last week. Last week had some technical difficulties. So my equipment, I should say the stand for my camera and setup and everything was not working. Broke. So ordered a new one, got everything back up and running. And for those of you wondering, this piece right here is from a comic called WRAITH of God, and it's created by LOPRESTI'S. We did a drawn and quartered episode where each of the 7-8 artists, you all did their own versions of characters. So this is mine. Thanks to you guys who voted, I got second place. The illustrious Mike Miller got first place. And he is also the host of Drawn and Quartered, which I will put a link up in the descriptions after this video. I was kind of in a rush, but it's on Drawn and Quartered every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Pacific time. And we all get together and we have fun. Draw. LOPRESTI'S DC comic artist. We had Dave Williams there. It was fun doing awesome art. All your favorites. So yeah, this is my piece. You can see the reflection parts where I used the white, kind of making not just corrections but changes. Sometimes I decide, you know what, I'm going to go a different direction with the shadow. I'll use a white pen. You can kind of see in her leg right here. The beauty of it is when you do a scan, you'll never see it. So anyway, there you go. I'm going to get working on tonight, or I should say this afternoon's project, which is my comic called Modded. And like I said again, if this is too loud music, let me know. I don't want to be too blaring in your ears, but I don't want to be too quiet either. But yeah, let's get work on these pages. And oh yeah, by the way, I do have some ads popping up in this music selection. Seems like most YouTube music I use nowadays, well, every video is like ads, whether I think you want it or not, I don't know. But hey, maybe I should put ads in this one, man. Make some money. If they want to jam it up with that stuff. It's hard to find copyright-free stuff, though. Okay, let's see what we got. We got my usual tools of the trade. And I did my layouts before the show. I'm going to crank out 5 pages this week. 5 more pages, so I might do another live stream later. I want to. Well, I'm going to try to. So I'm going to be working diligently on getting this book done. This month of September is my work month. I'm going to crank out this stuff. So expect more. You should expect more from me. Let's see. I think this was the last page you guys saw that I was working on. So I think if you're not on Twitter, I posted it up on Twitter. You can see the final page so far, but I gotta cut down some of these pages. But I do have the layout, so let me show you the layout thing. All right. Okay, now the layouts. There we go. So this is the page right here for this page with layouts. As you can see, There it is right here. I made some changes to the final. Here's the top here. Gonna change the size of the panels on some of the pages and also pulled back a little bit. Not much, but so this new one, voila. This is going to be not the introduction of, but going back to the alien champion, which he's gonna you're gonna see more of this guy in the next page is coming up here. And this is the alien ambassador. This is the blowhard, he's the showrunner. Kind of like his manager slash representative of the hard noses. We should call them the beaked. I think called beaks because they look like they have bird beaks. They're almost like turtles, lizard type people. So in this one, he actually beat the next opponent in frisbee golf, and the consequences is death. So the guy's dead. He's getting executed right here. But let's get started on this page. It's here. All right. I also have to sharpen my. This is the pencil I've been using. Look how small I got. I'm trying to see. I should time like how quickly I can wear these pencils down. I actually don't sharpen them, but I don't try to keep a really sharp point on them. When it gets down towards the wood, that's when I sharpen them because I want to make them last because I don't want to order these things again. They come from Japan. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time to get here. And I like to save money. I'm a frugal guy. I like to get my use out of stuff. Let's see. My eraser sharpener. Alright, got everything except that. So hope you guys doing good on this Monday afternoon. I'm going to keep this live stream a little bit shorter, so instead of 2 hours, I'm probably going to be about an hour because I have to run some errands. But I'm going to be doing some more live streams because, like I said, I have to get some stuff done. This book in particular. And also some commission work that I have for people. It's still outstanding, so I got to get going on that. You guys have been patient with that. Well, thank you for... Okay, let's see. Hopefully there's no commercial coming up because I'm about to get up and grab something. There we go. Yeah, I gotta cut these things down. I don't buy the ready-made comic pages, so I have to cut these down by hand. It's all good. Paper is it's a Bristol. These Bristol, and I usually get the Strathmore, but this one is Blix. If you ever go to Blix art store, I got the Blix version, and you don't have to draw the pencil line when you cut it, but I just kind of want to see it, make sure I got it even. But yeah, I get it at Blix, and it's cheaper. It's a lot cheaper. It's like, it's almost like $5 cheaper for the same size Bristol pad. But It's $5 cheaper. You do get like I think like maybe 3 or 4 sheets less, but I'm fine with that. The quality is similar. I mean, I don't notice any difference in my inks or pencils. Is there an easier way to do this? Probably. And I need to sharpen this blade. It should be already cut through, but there we go. And by the way, you already know this. Sharpen blade, what I do is just basically just cut it, break it off right about here. Which I'm almost out of the blade, so I gotta make another run to the store. Okay, here we go. Oh, this camera got out of focus. I gotta make sure I have something on this besides white. Let's see, there we go. The commercials. They have the worst commercials too on YouTube has the worst commercials. Okay, here we go. Oh, I bought a new ruler too. Went to Blake's. Besides getting the paper, I got a new ruler. Got some more ink refills for those commissions. The gray tone. Try to find it. Yeah, perfect. All right, I have to use the same straight edge. Oh, I see it. I see it. There we go. Here we go. Okay. Now, the way I have this Name, it's a Japanese called Name. It's their layout book. And you basically I laid it out in one blank book so I can turn the page. It's supposed to look like this, like the regular comic. You open it up, you see which page is on which side. So I know, like, where the big reveal might be. And I'm not sure if the comments are enabled or not. I had comments enabled. At the beginning of this, it says chat disconnected. And please wait while we try to reconnect you. And now it says it's connected, but if it's not enabled for some reason, I apologize. I'll try to fix that some other time. But hey, I don't know what's going on. When I started up the stream, it's actually a different layout now. So YouTube changed the layout of their live stream. Okay, so let's see now. Okay, so basically a Japanese manga, like where the staple is right here, they usually leave space, like a bigger gutter. There's no bleeds to the middle of the book. I think it looks sloppy. I think it's unnecessary too. And I know it's because they use really thick publications. They have their pages and they're so thick when you open, you can't open it all the way anyway. Like a floppy, you can open it pretty wide, but so they leave like the little margins. So you got like margins, white margins all the way down the middle. So it makes sense. But I like to do it. I think it looks nice and clean, and it indicates where the page should be in the order of for the publisher. So this one is going to be right here. Staples on the left side, so that's where I know to keep that margin. So let's see. You do like a half an inch. Sometimes I do a little bit more. Maybe like an inch and an eighth, half an inch. What's 1/2 an inch plus 1/8 an inch? You know, don't ask me. I'm the artist. Use math when that's absolutely necessary. And when it's not necessary, it should be avoided. Okay. On the bottoms, on the other sides of the paper, I try to do like a half an inch margin. But if I do full bleeds, I'll just go right up to the edge of the paper. And I notice not every comic artist does that, so I'm just trying to figure out what would be the best way. Because I want to utilize the page. I like more space to draw, but also it gets a little bit more tough when you're doing inks. There's a lot of space to ink. And comic art, like other medias like film or television, it's all time based. I mean, time is of the essence. You got to get this stuff done. And I am working on that. It's a delicate balance of trying to put out quality that you feel like good about, but at the same time, you got to get done on a timely basis. Okay. See, so for this page, we got. If you guys can make it out, cause my layout's pretty scribbly. This is a margin right here. Panel border. Panel border, as it were. And then you can see this second panel. It kind of had the character. Oops. Had the character basically, breaking through two panels. So I want to show him like a big, kind of like established shot of the guy. Shows big and meaty this champion is, and how ridiculous it is that he's going up against this hippie-looking frisbee golfer. And it's a little harsh, I would say. Death penalty for losing. So okay, these are actually kind of. I know how they look loose. They're actually kind of tight for. Not tight, but I guess that's too much information. But I kind of did it because I wanted to show the crew that I'm working with. Sorry, Tungsten, I didn't get a chance to send it to you, but I'm working on the other layouts. I'll send those to you, and you can watch me draw this page. So let's see. It looks like about half the page, a little bit more than half, is the dividing panel border there. So I'm gonna eyeball it. Let's see. And I usually, Japanese, like I said, they usually have a wider margin of space in the panels that are going vertical because I believe that the little bit extra space is like basically an indicator of time. It's kind of like you kind of lead your eye to, okay, the side panels going horizontal here, side to side, left to right in our frame of reading. It's going to be a little quicker, so you can make them thinner. And then when it goes down, you want to know that's the next step after the side view. So after the side reading, so I'm going to do like about a half, maybe less than half an inch. And like I said, I don't know the measurement. It's 2 clicks from the half-inch mark, inside the half-inch mark. So for my fellow artists who don't excel in the mathematical arts, all right, let's see. I want this panel to be. I don't need a lot of space for these two bottom panels, but I might give more space to make it more interesting. Might make one a little bit wider, just visually, maybe more appealing. So I think I'll do it for the close-up shot of the ambassador, since he doesn't get a lot of screen time or panel time. We got 2 panels set up. Yeah, and I can hear Jiminy Cricket now saying, "Man, why didn't you do live the StreamYard, Matt?" And you're right. I gotta go on my StreamYard. Everybody I know uses it. I gotta get going. And here you can kind of see what I was talking about with the border margins. You can see it's a little bit thinner on the side, reading from left to right, and then a little bit wider when you go down. So that way you know this is the first panel, thinner, least resistance. Go to the next one, and then all of a sudden it's a little bit thicker, just a little bit. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. All right. And there's going to be no bleeds on this side. This is the staple area. So sometimes I'll even write that just for my own reminder. Okay. I'll just kind of rough out real quick some of these. I want to just kind of concentrate on the alien champion, since we're only doing about an hour today. So a little more interesting than watching me draw a frisbee golf goal, a hole. I don't know what you call it. You know what? I just remember too. I don't know what they look like. This is from my own really limited memory of seeing one. To me, it looked almost like I don't know what you call it, that one where you catch the ball in this little, it's like a Tron trough, and you wear in your arm. I really need you check, guys. Too bad this is not working. I know you guys would know. But anyway, I'll just kind of maybe put a place marker there. But I'm not going to draw. That's kind of boring. So today, I should say, I'm going to draw the champion. So let's put him right about here. He's holding a frisbee golf trophy, and he's kind of looking at it, not too impressed by the trophy. He's a big guy, so even if it's a big trophy, it doesn't look big in his giant mitts. You know, I want to hear that guy. There you go. And before I, draw detail, obviously you want to kind of get everything placed. I want to make sure I got room for the guy getting electrocuted. God rest his soul. Poor guy. He's trying to save the world using his frisbee golf skills, but it wasn't enough. So our heroes are going to try to save the world with their Nerf blaster, Nerf dart skills. Maybe I'll have like a crowd here. Kind of like watching him get fried for his, not for his country, but also for his planet. He's trying to, it's an international effort to thwart this alien champion in his race from taking over the entire planet. They're doing their best. Let's see. He's a pretty big, bulky guy. See, I know his feet have 1 foot here, and that foot's kind of maybe about right here. Okay. I don't know about you, fellow artists out there, but sometimes when I'm working on a comic, even when I'm not drawing, I'll start thinking of like things I could do in the next upcoming panels. And for this particular one, I did a layout that looked totally different than this, and I was sitting in the bathroom where I get a lot of my ideas, sitting in the bathroom, and I just had this visual flash of the champion from this angle, and I was like, man, I wish I had my pencil with me. I could draw out right here, and I can, but I didn't have it, so I had to try to keep focusing on that image in my head and get out and start drawing. So the moral of the story is keep a pencil and paper in the bathroom. Keep a emergency sketchbook, you know what I mean? See, if this was a live chat, I would have confession time with people asking, making a poll of how many people who are artists draw in the bathroom. intense music for that line of questioning. Yeah, these guys have lizard type qualities to them. I was thinking like a snapping turtle. Hmm. Yeah, thanks again, everybody, for the likes. And if you feel so led, you can share this video as well. I got it up on my Twitter. I don't really have anywhere else to post it. On Facebook, but my Facebook's usually just friends and family. Um, so yeah, I mean, friends and family don't give a care about what I'm doing. No, you know how it is with family. It's like if they know you, it's like I can watch you draw anytime, any. Let's see, man, there's a lot of ads on this one. And right now, it's a little bit hard for me to draw this because I gotta position the camera better. But I like having a steeper angle on this, so more like this. Because otherwise, when you hold, it's kind of like this. It's like trying to draw at this angle, and then when you hold it up, it looks totally different. So let's see here. I can angle this better. I'm trying not to mess up my camera setup. This new setup, it's solid, but it's a little iffy because the top part, the crane arm doesn't really isn't secured into the base. It just kind of, I mean, it sits in there, but if you try to move the arm, it might fall off entirely. So let's see. Seems like it's holding up on me. All right. I guess you stack some books. That's good. It's only an hour. All right, let me see. You know what? That's one thing I forgot. I got to get the reference for this Alien Champion. So I'm going to grab an old page with his ugly mug on it. There we go. There he is. Yeah. He's a big boy. I didn't realize how buff he was. And look at that back spread, man. Guy doesn't fool around. Look at that. Leave his enemies toasted. And he sits on this throne of trophies. There's some weird little alien creature drinking out of a bowl. Yeah, their pets are as uglier than they are. All right, that should be good enough for me for right now, at least. Oh yeah, here he is, champion playing some b-ball. Look at that. He's dunking on the whole team. They get fried in the background. I mean, the guy's good at everything, man. Look at that. Golf, soccer. This guy's unstoppable. I mean, he plays a mean game of Sudoku. Let's see. My whole goal is I was going to make a giant sculpture of the champion. I actually bought some sculpting clay. And that way I can draw them at different angles and kind of keep that same look and shape. So I'm probably going to still do that. I got so busy I kind of forgot about that. I went out and bought it even. Let's see, get this. Make sure I keep it on camera here. Yeah, I was watching a movie. Watched a really good Korean movie. It was like a comedy action, like detective movie. I can't remember the name of it, but man, it was really good. It was a totally different story than you would think it would be. Basically, it's a comic book store owner. He sells manga, and he becomes the detective because he loves Conan, Detective Conan, the animated series, manga series. And he joins up with the retired police officer, and they start a detective agency. And they can't get any customers. They're trying to look for clients. They made business cards with illustrations of themselves with the comic characters, and they finally get a case that looks like pretty small and inconsequential, but it ends up becoming like this really crazy giant criminal ring that they go up against. It's a good story. It's fun. Characters, really good character actors too. Cracks you up. Some good suspense too. So he got him standing here. Oh, yeah, Rouse. I think the commercial should be over soon. I mean, like the little. No, they still got a little while to go. Maybe I could fast forward or something. What was that? Let's fast forward past these commercials. I think there's a spot where there's no more commercials. Okay. So we got to get back to the buff champion areas. Look at him striding into the trophy room. Prize fighter. They're actually working on the script for the second and the third book of this series. So, and the champion, I believe, might have a part to play in. I don't know, or maybe his heirs, or something's going on. It's gonna get crazy. As if it wasn't crazy enough. Yeah, I gotta figure out this guy's head. I haven't drawn him so long because I've been doing pages with other characters in them. Hmm. There we go. Try to keep it consistent, you know? Let me zoom in. There we go. This guy is. This is the. It sounds like it's the music for the champion. A little sinister, kind of fitting. And I can't remember. He wears like a. I designed an outfit for him, so I think it's. He wears a few different outfits. One's the ceremonial outfit. The other one's a battle outfit. I can't remember which is which now. There's one really cool one that I want to draw him in, but I don't think it's something he would play golf, uh, frisbee golf in. Yeah. Let me sure I can make him too buff. He is pretty buff though. I mean, I think maybe more buff the better because he might look a little more confident. I kind of see the champion's face. Looks like he's not impressed with the trophy. All right. All right. See, this is for his face. It's kind of tight for me for pencils since I've been doing my own inking. But I'm just trying to figure out his look. You know, play around with the emotions. I mean, the expressions on his face or lack thereof. Certain characters like that, you're trying to figure out. You know, once you get down like their personality, you can figure out they have a certain set of emotions they show on their face expressions. There we go. Starting to shape up. So he'll be cutting through these two panels. So he's basically, this is the perspective that the plane that he's on. And the crowds of people watching. I guess it's supposed to be in like a park. So there's trees and stuff on it. Yeah, this might be a bleed. This panel right here. And I might rein this one in. I don't know. I gotta look at the book here again. Kind of like his posture and that little small thumbnail. So I'm gonna kind of work into that more. Lean into that. There we go. Square it up. It's kind of hunched. He's not leaning back as much. It's kind of hunched a little bit. Alien champion. Okay, I think that's better. Bring this arm in. I can hear Mike's voice. Tangents. Tangents. Avoid the dreaded tangents. There we go. That's a little better. Okay, I think there's more. Because I'm not, I don't want to be, my background is to be focused on anatomy and everything. I look too much. And as of late, I've been trying to make my stuff more dynamic and more fantastical. So not bent on anatomy as much as trying to make it look interesting to look at. I gotta keep reminding myself when I'm drawing. It's an alien after all too. So have fun with it. That's what I gotta do. Remind myself. Right. That's a little more natural now. Natural positioning for the champ. Yeah, see, there's overlapping panels. And I gotta look up a reference for trophies. I just remember I remember the trophy from my mind. When I think of a trophy, I think of the one from Karate Kid 2 at the end. When he gives him the Karate Kid 1 at the end of the movie, and the Karate Kid 2, like Sensei Lawrence, not Sensei Lawrence, Sensei Creed. Is it Crease? Crease, right? Yeah, I can't remember the name. Anyway, he takes the trophy. He takes Johnny Lawrence's trophy and like smashes it. I remember at two. I think he had two pieces. He was like over his leg. Harsh man. I'll put a giant frisbee on the top of that trophy. You know, like the bowling trophies, you got the little bowling man on there. Something more to add to his trophy room. But it looks like you don't. I don't think he thinks he's gonna go with any of his decor. The decor is pretty alien, right? Okay, I got the placement now of this guy. And in the bottom panel, below that, actually see where he's overlapping. It's going to be the alien ambassador chatting him up, taking him on to his next, not next challenge, but appointment. See, this is after he beats this guy, the alien champion. He's being informed that he's going to need some equipment for the next match, and so they go to Toys R Us, which still existed when this was being written. So, and what do you think he's going to find there? An empty parking lot? No, he's going to find the weapons and tools of trade, the Nerf blasters that all the pros use. Before you draw the tree, probably just figure out the placement of the characters here. Because in my mind, while I'm drawing these, I'm thinking where the dialogue balloons are going to go. If there's enough room for the dialogue balloons. This top one doesn't really have dialogue. The bottom one's got a bunch of dialogue. Let's see. See, it had the placement with his layout. I think I'll keep that. I might turn it a little more sideways. I mean, not sideways, more maybe at a 3/4. They're walking towards us at 3/4. Let's see. Hmm. Kind of changing up the angle here, so figuring out the placement. I should probably just stick with what I was doing. Not make it more complicated. Simpler, the better. You want people to read this, right? That's what I thought. I agree totally. You want people to be able to read this, know what's going on, not get confused. I want interesting layouts, but I also have to think of readability. This little ambassador, I kind of designed him to look a little bit like Danny DeVito in the Batman 2 movie, Penguin. Because he has a beak, right? And I thought him kind of a short, little, like, roly-poly looking guy. Shaped like an egg. This kind of goes along with his character. I mean, he's like, almost looks like a bird, right? A lizard or a bird. There we go. Let's see if I can find the page with ambassador on it here. Get some reference. Here we go. There he is. Sorry about that. It's the ambassador. Look at that. There he's up on the chairs. Kind of pumping up the audience. This is a 2-page spread. Yeah, see right here. He's a little bit more like Danny DeVito Penguin, right? kind of vibe. Where he's sitting in the chair, getting interviewed by a late night talk show host. And then, once again, champion, dominating. And ambassador singing his praises in front of the cameras. So yeah, we'll stick with this guy. I try to remember what kind of suit he wears. Like I guess since he's an ambassador, he's wearing a human suit, an actual suit, not skin it. A human suit. Okay, human. They make it double-breasted. I don't know. Maybe get more pimped out as the success of the champion grew, his fame. Even though he's a roly-poly kind of guy, he's kind of spry. I mean, he knows how to. He walks with some spring in his step. It's like a fast waddle. I don't want to make it too dumpy. It's like he's got a little bit of leg separation from his waist. So. All right. Yeah, that looks about good. That looks good. There we go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. I gotta plan on that champion the angle here. Yeah, he's gonna be bigger. He's gotta be bigger. This little shrimp is gonna be definitely be a shrimp in comparison. Yeah, I'm gonna figure that out. That positioning. Then I'm gonna have the crowd back here though. All right, yeah, there we go. That's better. Cool, cool. So yeah, so sorry if the chat's not working for some reason. Apologize for that. I don't know. It's a new setup. I gotta look into why. But yeah, YouTube changed some things on me because I noticed it looked different. So, but yeah, so this is going to be page 26. So I'm gonna have 5 pages done this week. That's my goal. So I'm gonna pencil out this and probably pencil out the rest of the pages really rough. Um, and so when I do another live stream, you'll probably watch me inking and maybe fine tuning some pencils. But I'm gonna be cranking this out because I want this book to come out. I want you guys to have it, and I want to work on even more books coming out. So I got a bunch of stuff lined up. So, but thanks everybody for tuning in. I'm like I said, I'm keeping this stream a little bit shorter because I got some things I got to do, take care, run some errands, stuff like that. But I might start some more live streams up, more than just today and on the weekend. I might do it in the middle of the week. We'll see. But for certain, I do have a middle of the week live stream I take part in. And that's on Blacklist Universe on YouTube channel. That's Wednesday, 7 p.m. Pacific, and it's Mike Miller hosts, drawn and quartered, and myself, 7, 8 other artists. We get together and Um, we all draw our versions on one topic picked, and we do different variety of stuff. But last week we did um, our take on the Wraith of God, which is Aaron LOPRESTI'S new book on Indiegogo. So check that out. It's a western. It's almost like a Batman and western mix, and it has werewolves in it, and it's pretty cool looking. I'm trying to find my piece I did here. Let's see. Where are we going? And then you put art down for a minute. It just disappears on it. Oh, there it is. Here it is. This is the character Wraith of God, and like Aaron LOPRESTI, he said, check it out. I'll put a link up in my description after I get this videos finished. But as my piece, I'm gonna post up on Twitter, where you can follow me at Caution Mask, MASK, Caution Mask, with the ED at the end. And yeah, you can follow me there. You follow me on matt.caution on Instagram, and I'll probably post it up there too. But yeah, drawn a quarter every Wednesday, 7 p.m. And I'll be on there, and I'll probably do some more live streams, like I said, maybe in the evening, as I work on these pages to get them done. So thanks everybody, and again, for people waiting on commissions, I'll be working on that as well. I'm gonna squeeze those in between my inks of these pages. So thanks again, everybody. God bless. Glad you could tune in, and I'll have the chat fixed for next time. You guys have a good rest of the week, Monday, and I'll see you on another live stream. Like I said, maybe I'll try to do one tomorrow. We'll see. But yeah, you guys have a good one. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye.